As an autistic man, I sometimes feel very hard done by the world. The times when I was a child where I was rejected from the friendship group because I displayed a lower level of social skills compared to the others. The popular kids would pick up on that and target me to exclude me from the group when we were playing cops and robbers or tag or anything like that. This caused me to struggle, as with a lot of other autistic people I feel who have gone through a similar rejection phase in school. And sometimes we just want to take revenge. We feel like destroying the world. Have you ever seen how this kind of philosophy manifests in our favourite fictional characters, like Walter White? Remember how Walter felt emasculated by society because he was so smart and incredible, but no one recognised his extremely high IQ talents. He was very underpaid for his level of expertise. So, when he turned 50 years old and realised he had 2 years left to live with lung cancer, of course, he went berserk. And can you blame him? He probably felt emasculated and outcasted by society in a similar way that us people with autism do. Because if you notice in that first scene, how he's treated by his own brother-in-law and friends. He's viewed as the guy with worse social skills. He's kind of just standing there quite awkwardly while the others chat, laugh and make fun of him. He does feel like something's not right, but his struggle right there is very representative of how us autistic people feel too. And therefore that gives us intrusive thoughts where we get brutal revenge on those bullies who outcasted us in the first place. Now of course, if you retaliated against someone who did you wrong in a public place outside of, say, the school environment, then it could land you in prison. But when you see it in these shows, doesn't it make you just want to do the same? When the underdog outcast character overcomes the big strong jock character who constantly makes fun of the protagonist that we all relate to in their struggles. The intrusive thoughts take over, you go into the flow state, and that's how you at least feel when you're watching these shows. You're not actually enacting this out in real life. Like I said, there are legal consequences. But it feels so real in the moment when you're in the shoes of the protagonist. Take Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. This guy was done so wrong by the outside world. Do we blame him for wanting to go out and destroy the whole world? No, because we relate to his struggle. And that's why I think a lot of us autistic people who may suffer from outcasting relate to main characters who have specifically been hard done by society and the world, where they feel outcasted and maybe they have some friends by their side and that's good. But their whole mission encompasses the core idea here that us autistic people can feel socially outcast. And sometimes we're just like, fuck the world. Now, during my life, I have had my fair share of social difficulties caused by my Asperger's syndrome. And over the 18 years since I was diagnosed with it, I have learnt to fully overcome the social difficulties of having autism in any social setting, which is why I am now launching the pre-sale of my one-to-one coaching package where I help people with autism or think they have autism to overcome their social difficulties of having autism. Links in the description below. I hope you relate to my struggles, the autistic struggles of being a social outcast. And you should know that there is a solution. Bond together with your friends, your brothers and sisters who you may relate to. Band together and become outcasts no more. Let me help you out with the rest of my videos. Thank you so much for listening. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.